Okay. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, Facebook family. Moon Raven and
YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube, folks. Yes.
It's not just Facebook
That's
anymore.
true.
We now have.
Yes, we do. You're absolutely right. This is another segment with Moon Raven and Tip's Adventures. We're going to continue what we were doing, showing you the garden and exactly how far we've come and what's going on. You want to go take it from here?
Sure. We went and picked up the bales of hay and the straw today, which to town and back's a journey and a half. But we're going to be using those to fill in the tires, the edges. That way we don't have to use so much soil.
Well, let me interject.
Go ahead.
The reason you see 2 bales of hay and a bunch of construction bags is the guy that owns the hay place is a friend of ours, and he said, "Don't rip it." Oh man!
Oh, I'm ripping.
We could have used the bags.
Oh well.
Well, we got to put them under the potato tires, Mama.
Yes. Well, we can still do that in half.
He gives us the bags of scrap that he rakes up and has the people fill the bags for $3
Everybody knows
rather than $10 a bale. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh Lord, I lost my train of thought.
Oh God.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so anyway, what we do is, so we don't use a lot of dirt, is we take the hay and the straw and we fill the insides of the tires. Now this does a couple of things. One, it insulates and keeps moisture inside the tire and for the plant, and as it breaks down, it also feeds the plant. Reduces the amount of soil we have to use to fill up the tires. Want me to continue, or?
No, I think that's good on that. I'm fixing to start transplanting some of the plants we got because the pots they're in are just way too small, so we're fixing to get into that, and then hopefully within the next couple of weeks we will have plants started out here in the garden, and I guess...
Well, as you can see, we got posts on one side. We're also going to have posts on that side over there. This way we keep the local wildlife out from having our personal buffet. And I guess we're going to show them what plants we got, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, what we do, and we are extremely overboard with what we do with our plants. We have some...
I wouldn't say overboard. There's really no such thing as overboard.
Okay, well, then whatever you want to call us.
It's just right.
Okay, that's fine. What we do is we take a lobster mix, which we get up here in Maine, some good like Miracle Grow or some enhanced, and a bag of regular topsoil. And we mix it all up in the wheelbarrow. And this is what we transplant the starter plants in, and we find that it gives them all the nutrients, because usually up here in Maine, we can't really start planting anything until about May 15th. Well, give a take, right? And usually about May 15th is when it's safe, although we have had snow past that. But as a rule of thumb,
snow tonight,
I mean, it is Maine after all.
Mother Nature has a mind of her own up here.
Okay, so...
Says one thing and does complete opposite.
You want to go ahead and I'll do this and you can guide them through what we're doing first?
Well, I've already got this.
Okay.
So, I mean...
Well, then you just tell me what you want me to do.
What?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Are we sure now?
Who knows? Okay, we're going to start with the tomatoes because they are root bound inside the pots. And yeah, so they're not doing very well right now. But we're going to fix that. So while Tip is putting soil in them, we're going to go ahead and you want to break them up as gently but as loosely as possible so the roots will stretch out again. And then by the time we're ready for to put these out, this will be the last time they need to be transplanted. So just stick them in the pot, cover them with some soil all the way up, and we'll get some sticks that Tip also cut to kind of support them again till they get all nice and pretty again.
Well, I got some string.
I know.
I would try to lay them in there.
Because
they sure freaking will too quick.
They did. But that's okay. Okay.
Oh, it even zooms in?
Yes, it does.
It zoomed in as soon as I hit the button, sorry.
Yes, will do what it's going to do sometimes. A little bit deeper in there. Okay, that's go. Alright. Okay, and while Tip's finishing up the tomatoes here, I'm going to do that. We're going to go ahead and start with the herbs and the ones I picked to start this round. Where is that working to start with? Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with the chamomile, which I am. I've got, they are looking awesome. They're not really having any issues, but I do have 4 plants tucked away into this one little tub, so before they get too bad. And I always save my seedling pots so that I can start seeds the following year. And the reason we went with plants this year is because since we moved into this place a couple years ago, I haven't had a chance to do a garden with my hectic work schedule and all the other remodeling projects we had going on at the time. So this year we decided we need to do a garden. I've actually missed it, and so we're coming back to it. Now, a couple things for the chamomile, or uses I have for them, is actually they do repel certain insects, which ones off the top of my head I don't remember. But also, I'm going to use it in my herbal teas, and with some of the jams and stuff I'm going to be making, I will be using the flowers for that as well. It blends quite well with most fruits, strawberries, blueberries being the ones that I've tried it with.
Hey, can you see us from way the heck over there?
Okay.
Wow.
That'll be...
We're going to have to find us a new camera guy.
No, our camera guy's fine.
So let me guess, you backed up over to the neighbor's yard and zoomed in.
Oh, give him a chance.
I'm trying to get both of you.
You can get both of us from less than 50 feet away, bro.
No, I cannot since she zoomed it in.
Well,
I
unzoom
didn't
it.
zoom it in.
Oh, well, it zoomed in.
Zooms in and out.
Oh. I'm trying. I'm just trying to give you guys the best angles.
Oh, no, he's not. Don't lie to that man.
Oh, you know what? He's doing fine.
Oh, I love you, bro. You know that. Nothing says love like verbal abuse. Action.
Okay, now we got the sticks and the string to support the tomatoes, and yes, they are very wilted, but they will perk back up now that they've got some more room, some better soil, and all that. And now the basil, I've got 2 different types, the red basil and, of course, the classic green basil. I like varieties of color. And since we're planning on putting the basil in with the garden anyway, with the tomatoes, it A, helps the flavor of the tomatoes, and B, helps repel pests such as fruit flies, mosquitoes, and other insects that'll eat at your tomatoes. So it provides benefits in more ways than one. And so we're gonna do the basil in like that, and I've also got strawberries, and I need another pot. Okay, so we got the tomatoes done. The rest of them we're going to go ahead and wait on. They've still got plenty of room. So the tomatoes we're gonna finish stringing up and get them back healthy so we can put them out in the ground. So that's herb gardening 101. Well,
All right, so while Moon goes ahead and finishes getting the tomatoes and the herbs planted, I'm going to go ahead and go down here, down to our garden, work on getting the other side of the posts done, get them dug in, and see if we can get this fence hung today, which we're using this plastic fencing, which we use over and over and over. And that's going to be another video for y'all once we get the other posts up, and we're going to show you how we're going to tie it all together and make this a self-supporting, non-concrete fence, because we don't like putting concrete in our dirt. So from Moon Raven and myself, y'all have a most magical day, and as always, blessed be.